Comfort Friends has sent me this very cute teddy bear and I want to talk about it. I get 0 perks for this. This is not a paid sponsorship. And trigger warning, I'm going to be talking about some really nasty mental health stuff here. So if that's not your jam, now's your time to leave. Also, mum, if you're watching, now's your time to leave. Alright, I'm about to talk about some really dark stuff. So if I look completely emotionless while I do it, because I have mastered disassociation. So about 10 years ago now, I reached what I would call, I don't know, not burnout, but a very sudden and deep pit of depression. Now, this was super out of character for me. I had never even hinted at depression before. I was always happy-go-lucky and had no reason, as far as I can see, to be depressed, which is obviously what makes it depression. Now, I had no real understanding what depression was at the time. Like many others, I thought you could just think happy thoughts and go for a run and you'd be fine. It was scary. I had no idea why it started, and I had no idea how to end it. Not end it, end the depression. I saw no light at the end of the tunnel. There were days, even weeks, I would spend in bed. Seemingly nothing brought me joy. I had no motivation to do anything. Now, I hated myself. And I mean hated. Nastiest stuff that you would never say to a person was going through my head 24/7. I remember being in a women's change room and crying because the poster of the woman in there did not look like me. By the way, I didn't look bad. I looked pretty much the same as I do now. Only 10 years younger. Depression is cruel. Now, I knew all the stuff that you were meant to do. I loved reading personal development books. I know you're meant to think happy thoughts, exercise, positive affirmations, all that stuff. But guess what? They might be great if you're on the edge of depression or having a bad day. But once you're in the middle of it, positive affirmations feel like a cruel joke. I also didn't really have anyone to talk to at this time. Yes, I had my hubby, family, friends, but depression will tell you otherwise. If you know, you know. None of my usual happy tricks were working and I was scared. I did not know what to do. And I had this one friend, they're an online friend. I'd never met them in real life. And they were in a similar spot and I could talk to them about it. And if anyone read our conversations, you'd be concerned. They got dark. But that's what I needed. Someone to let the real dark stuff out to. Without fear of judgment, without anyone freaking out, without anyone having me committed. And that's kind of what this little guy's for. His name's Romeo. He actually smells really nice. And he's from Comfort Friends. Go check out their website. I'll also link them. They have free support groups that you can join with others who get it. No one's going to judge you for letting the really messed up stuff out. Look, this little guy has all the nasty stuff written all over him too. He's crying. He's got the scars. He's not going to judge you because he knows what it feels like. He's like my internet friend. Depression is very real, very nasty, and very cruel. Very commonly associated with neurosparkly folk. You are not alone. There are so many of us that get it. By the way, how did I finally snap out of it? Well, it was a long and slow road. And one day I impulsively bought a kitten. You said impulsivity was bad. And that was the last day I had any really violent thoughts. This little girl has been such a source of joy and helped me immensely. So forget happy thoughts and exercise. Get a kitten and go check out Comfort Friends.